Hi, I am Ro Garcia, real estate agent in North and South Carolina. Today I want to talk to you about working with real estate agents from the buyer's perspective. When you meet with an agent, you are a customer to that person until you decide that that's your agent, and from that moment on, you become a client. Whatever you say, it is not confidential until you're a client to that person. So make sure that if there's any personal information, finances, and all that good stuff that you don't want everybody to know, don't disclose any of that until you have formed an agency relationship with a realtor. I am gonna post on the comments a copy of this form. I'm gonna show it to you. This is the working with real estate agent form. When you meet with a real estate agent, he or she's going to give you this form, and after you get explained how things work, if you decide that this is the right fit for you, then this will be your agent. You get to initial here, and whatever you say is going to be confidential from that moment on. You also will have to choose between having dual agency or designated dual agency. When you're searching for a house, if the house that you find happens to be listed by the same firm, that is when this comes into play. Dual agency, basically, the agents can communicate between them, and designated agency is there will be an agent for you, an agent for the seller, both within the same firm, but they cannot exchange information between them. And if you don't want to work with this particular agent, well, then you're going to be an unrepresented buyer. You initial here, and be careful with what you say. Then whatever you say is not confidential until later. You do decide to work with that person at a later date. Well, if you have any questions, please do call me. This is just a sample form. There's a couple other things to keep in mind when you work with a real estate agent. Normally, you're going to make an agreement. And that is going to allow that particular agent to represent you for a period of time. We all do that for different lengths, some for a month, some for 2, some for 3. So do something that makes you comfortable, okay? And make sure that that person is the right fit for you. The good news is that as a buyer, the services of a real estate person are free to you. So make sure that when you buy, you definitely use the services of a professional. It's not going to cost you anything, and it could definitely save you a lot of headache and a lot of money potentially. So make sure you use a realtor, and if you have any questions at all about the process or the housing market, any questions that you may have, give me a call. I'm here for you, Ro Garcia. Have a great day. This form is exclusive by agency agreement. It's 6 pages long, so it's pretty lengthy. Your agent is going to go over this in detail, but here it is so you can start getting familiar with the forms, and this is not all foreign when you start your house search. So take a quick look, and over here goes like the general parameters of your search. You're going to have to choose for how long this agent is going to represent you. So that is going to be somewhere here. What kind of compensation the firm is going to obtain. My particular firm, well, we charge 3% of the price of the house. And my agency, like many others, they have some other technology fees or miscellaneous fees. So make sure that you understand what kind of fees are being charged. It also says here that the firm is going to look for compensation first from the seller, basically cooperating agents. Nowadays, or at least in North and South Carolina, all the commissions are paid by the seller. So really, you're getting a great service for free. The buyer does not pay any of the fees right now, except, technology fees or something like that. But the bulk of the commission of the expense is bear by the seller. Still, you are going to be the client for this particular agent. It spells out what are the firm's duties, what are the duties for the buyer, and that there are other clients, of course, and that everybody has to be acting in good faith and in the best spirit of cooperation. So you're going to receive also a copy of some other documents like the offer to purchase and contract. So you start becoming familiar with that form. And when you find the right house, then it's a lot easier to do that once you're familiar with it. There's also another form for questions and answers for home inspections, and some other services that you're going to have to choose. That there is that form also. So you get to choose if you want to look for a home warranty, and it spells out over here in more detail what is dual agency, what is designated agency, and you get to choose it here again. Um, it spells out what the compensation is going to be for seller and buyer. If you happen to buy a house that is listed by this particular agent, well, that agent is going to get commission from both sides. So it says this is the whole document. Make sure that you read it carefully. Also be careful with sending money, wiring money. There's a lot of scams going around. Make sure that you do talk to the lawyer over the phone, whoever is going to be doing your closing, so you don't send the funds to the wrong place. Anyway, it's a pretty long form. I just wanted to put it here so you start getting familiar with it. If you have any questions, please do give me a call. I would love to talk to you.